Happy Christmas, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in to 24 days, well, no, 25 days, I guess, of opening the Sonic Advent Calendar, which, if anyone else has this, I'm sure you'll agree, was pretty damn good. So, I just thought I'd do a quick follow-up video for Christmas Day, just to round things off, showing off some of the other figures I have from this. I believe are from this Jack specific collection. There are a couple that won't be. And in fact, speaking of which, I'll start with this one. I found this on eBay. And it's a very sort of, looks like a very, very early Sonic figure. He doesn't have the white lines painted on his shoes, although they are moulded. And I just saw it and I was just curious. I love like sort of old, weird Sonic stuff like this. So yeah, he's got these weird, like really, really thin sort of spikes. It's like nobody back in the day had any clue how to do Sonic spike things. Until Sega, I think, published some official how to draw guides. But yeah, he doesn't have his ears coloured in either. But yeah, that is a weird. It almost kind of resembles the Sonic from the early cartoons, like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sat-AM maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was a curious little thing I found on eBay for a couple of pounds, so I bought that. Because of course I did. I believe the rest of these are pretty much from the Jack specific range. I have a couple of the play sets. I don't want to get those down from my display because it would just disturb things too much and I don't have that much time to put it all back together. But I will show a couple of things from the different play sets. There's an Oil Ocean Zone play set that I don't have yet, that I do plan on getting at some point. But I do have two of the Green Hill play sets. One I bought and one was given to me from somebody at work. Thanks, Angela. And I have the Studiopolis playset as well. And the Studiopolis playset comes with the red rings that you collect in some of the more modern Sonic games. So I have plenty more of the gold rings, the standard gold rings, 6 of which we got in this calendar. You can get the red ones as well, so just to show that. Studiopolis set comes with 3 of these, but I have got these with other figures as well. So here's one of the sort of lampposts. Starpost things. I believe this one is more based on the design from Studiopolis Zone, where Sonic kind of bounces off the top of these. There's a bit of springy action there. So that's sort of accessory you can get from these sets. There's the yellow version of the spring. I have 3 of these, 2 of which are attached to the Green Hill playsets, and this one came with a figure. So we have a yellow version of the spring as well. Yellow springs in the games don't catapult Sonic as high as the red ones, or as fast as the red ones. The red ones have more oomph behind them. On occasions I kept on mistaking Buzz Bomber's name for Motobug. We didn't get a Motobug in the set, but I'm okay with that because I have one anyway. And here it is. Little Motobug. This came with a standard Sonic figure, of which I had 2, and I have one of them that's still in its box. The wheel doesn't move, sadly. It's just like a stationary object, but yeah, kind of cool. So little Motobug. And also to pretty much complete the Green Hill Badnik assortment, I have about 2 or 3 of these Neutrons as well. I bought one and then I forgot I had one and bought another one thinking I hadn't got one. So I've got a couple of these ones, but that's okay. There's his tail as well. So there's Neutron. To my eyes. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have 2 more of the the monitors. So in the calendar you get the 1-up monitor and the 10-ring monitor. I also had, from a couple of other figures, the shield. Standard Sonic 1 shield monitor. So there's that. It's exactly the same as yours, but with more shield. And the instruction manual describes these as a super shoes, but you know, power sneakers, fast shoes, whatever you used to call them. Yeah, so I've got those as well. Here is a standard Tails. So different facial expression from the Christmas one, but pretty much the same other than that. Will the camera focus? I think it will. There we go. So there's standard Tails. In comparison with the Christmas one, he's got a bit more of a joyous expression on his face. But yeah, pretty cool. So I do have a standard Tails. In fact, I have two of the standard Tails. Well, I have a bunch of the. I have about three or four of this variant of Sonic, which is quite easy to get hold of. Hand on his hip. Will the camera focus? Yeah. Will I be able to hold him? No. So this is one of the other Sonics you can get. Pretty standard pose, really. Another one is, I think this is the one, slightly different model, but this is the Sonic that came with the motorbike bandit. His legs and arms are slightly thinner compared to the other one. So there's that one as well. Just standard Sonic action figure. My favourite is this one. Sonic with a chili dog. So that's another one of these figures you can get when the camera focuses. There we go, I think we got there. So yep, Sonic with a chili dog. We all know how much Sonic loves his chili dogs. This Sonic, again, is slightly different to the other ones, but kind of class it with the same lot. This one came with there's an Eggman boss playset you can get, which I do have, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. It's a bit by his eyes seems to be poking out a bit, or it should be. But, yeah. So Sonic ready for battle, basically. Yep. So multiple Sonic variants. There are others as well. I think when we originally opened Amy Rose, who I've also noticed that when I watched the yesterday's video back, her eyeballs are like 10 times the size of everyone else's, which I just find a little bit funny. But there you go. But I did mention that I had a larger version of this model, and here it is. It's larger Amy, with one of the 10 rings, which isn't one from the calendar. This is another one I had. Well, it came with this figure actually, which is what she's holding it. So, yeah, slightly bigger variant of this Amy, and they both have the same size eyeballs, which is kind of hilarious. So, yeah.
Bigger Amy holding 10 rings.
Big Amy holding 10 rings. Very nice model. And of course, as Teresa, my friend, correctly pointed out, I was having even a larger Amy, who you just heard. My daughter. Although she's not a pink hedgehog. That would just be really strange. What just fell over? Something just... Oh, okay, I saw what just fell over. I also have a larger Tails. From the same set as Amy, that large Amy you just saw. Sometimes I'll just pop in my local B&M and I'll just have them randomly, and if I've got any money spare I'll just pick them up. They usually get anything between sort of £6 to £12 each, depending on the size and, I don't know, availability I guess. So there's a larger tails. Oops. And this one I found quite recently. My car was off the road for a short time a few months back, and while it was fixed I had to commute to work, and I ended up commuting through the very lovely city of Lichfield, and they had there's a toy shop retailer, a toy shop retailer in the UK called is it Mr. Entertainer? Or the Entertainer, so one or the other. And I went to there, and I've never ever seen this character in action figure form before. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, that is mine. It's well, his official name now is Fang the Hunter, I believe. But back in the day, I think in Japan he was known as Fang the Sniper, and in more western regions he was known as Knack the Weasel. I also read recently that apparently he's not actually a weasel, he's some kind of wolf-weasel hybrid. I forget the name of the animal. But yeah, you know, one of the more obscure classic Sonic characters. Didn't appear in many games. I think he appeared in one of the Sonic Drift games, probably Sonic Drift 2, I think. And he was in Sonic Triple Trouble. He was one of the enemies in that game. So mostly the sort of handheld 8-bit games. But yeah, so cool to have a figure of him. He was a really good character in the old Fleetway Sonic the comic as well. He was originally in that comic book. He was originally a member of Chaotix, and he ended up turning on them and tried to help the Brotherhood of Metallics, which is basically a whole army of Metal Sonics, in exchange for basically, you know, money. But the Brotherhood turned on him as well, so that didn't quite work out for him. And then he became sort of a nasty bounty hunter after that. But he was really portrayed well in that comic, I thought. He also came with a Chaos Emerald. Shiny yellow one. So, there you go. Fang the Hunter. In action figure form. I was really pleased when I saw him. Okay, I think we're getting towards the end now. But I have a bunch. There are playsets for these figures. There are some that I don't have at the moment. But I do have 3 of them. I'm going to show 2 of them on camera because one of them, which is the Sonic 2 Death Egg robot, I can access it, but it would really disturb the display. And like I said, I'm kind of limited for time. So maybe I'll show that one off another day. And I do plan on getting more at some point. But we'll start with the Eggman Boss robot. Now this comes with multiple different parts. I've currently got it set to Mystic Cave Boss. Oops. Oh no. So Mystic Cave Boss with the drills. But you can also turn it into the Aquatic Ruin Zone Boss. There's a hammer you can attach to the front of this. You get an Eggman figure with it as well. This Sonic figure came with this set. Yeah, it's really cool. And it comes with a stand as well, so you can put it on so you can have it on display. That's my daughter playing Animal Crossing in the background. If you're wondering why she's talking. Yeah, and these are all interchangeable. There's the Aquatic Ruin Zone Boss. You can also attach the Green Hill check ball on the chain underneath as well. These fireball attachments or flame attachments can come off as well. And when Sonic attacks him, Eggman can pop out of the all of the bits, the extra bits fall off, and Eggman kind of pops out. Do you know, if all of these existed back when I was 9 or 10 years old, man, I would have been set for life. It's the same Eggman figure that we got from the calendar, so I've got 2 of these. So that's that. I'll move that over there. I'll move it over there actually. Extra Ashens and Stuart Ashen. And the one other set I have, which I think is again, if I saw this as a 10-year-old, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I love the Tornado airplane, the classic one from Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. I struggled to get this on camera, but let's move that out of the way. Yep, I have a standard Knuckles figure on here, which I didn't show earlier, another standard Sonic, and there's a Tails in the cockpit as well, which I put in myself. I think it only comes with the Sonic figure, this set. But yeah, oh, I'm knocking everyone over. Oh well, never mind. Happy Christmas. Yep, comes with the extra booster underneath. The Sonic decals on the side. Absolutely, this is my favourite of all the playsets that you can get with these figures. Does this actually power on? Let me try it and find the power button. Where's the power button? I don't know actually. Let's remove Sonic. Actually, let's quickly just show Knuckles, standard Knuckles. So, exactly the same figure that we got from the calendar minus the Christmas hat. Exactly the same. So, cool beans. The Tails figure in the cockpit is exactly the same as the one I showed earlier. Let me just, bear with me, apologies. See if I can get this. I think it has batteries in it. That? Oh, there we go. That's something. So there's a switch directly underneath the tail end of the plane, and it makes noises. I think I don't know how the rest of this works now.
No, turn it on, turn it on.
I think I have turned it on.
No, you haven't, that was turning it on. No, Dad, I think if you like move it around. No, like grab it in the air and then like.
No, there was a different way of doing it. I don't know how to do it. Oh, it's this, isn't it? There we go.
How do you play the music now?
How cool is that? So this spins and you actually get some engine noise from it as well, which you get by turning the power switch on underneath and flicking the back wheel.
Or is it not turning on?
Because you have to flick the switch again, like that. And then it doesn't work then. So then turn it on, turn it on again, switch. There we go. And you can fly it around with
But how did you get the music?
Do you have music?
Yeah, it did.
Did it? I don't remember that. What music did it play?
Like the singing music when you actually fly in the tornado in the game.
I can't remember. I can't really demonstrate that on camera anyway.
Yeah.
Go on, you just take it a race and fly around with it, see if it does a thing. I don't remember it playing the song. See what I mean? I don't think it's doing anything. So yeah, I have the Eggman Battle Death Egg Robot set as well. Tails, what are you standing there?
I was testing the pull machines. Did they actually get the push? They just failed.
There we go, they're all drunk from drinking too much eggnog.
I found it! It's this!
Oh, okay.
Even the press the turns on! If you press it again,
I don't remember it doing this. Yeah, that lights up. And it plays the Angel Island Sonic Mania music. You have to press this bit here. This bit behind Tails.
it's actually flying now.
I was trying to put it on camera again and you took it away. Thank you. Right, there we go. I'm gonna have to tidy all this up now. Christmas, Sonic, figures, yay!
And Chameleon.
Why is everyone developing coughs for Christmas Day? Right. that's a nice camera view to leave things on, isn't it? I'm gonna go tidy all this up now. Happy Christmas, everybody, and take it easy and behave yourselves, I guess. Bye.